Hello, my name is Laura McGath and I'm from the Appold Planetarium at Lord's University. On December 21st of 2020, there'll be a conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the sky. They'll come so close, they'll look like a single bright point of light in the sky. I'd like to talk with you about why some folks are comparing this conjunction of planets with the Christmas star, or Star of Bethlehem. Now, we can't go back in time to interview the wise men, so we'll never know for certain what it was they saw in the sky that motivated them to take this journey. We can make some educated guesses. Sometimes the Christmas star is pictured as a comet, as in this painting by the Italian painter Giotto di Bondone. Halley's comet was visible in the sky during Giotto's lifetime, and probably inspired him to include it in his paintings. Because of their long tails, comets were called hairy stars. Today, we know that those tails are actually the result of sunlight melting the ice in these dirty snowballs. A spacecraft named Giotto, after the painter, was built to visit Halley's comet. It took this picture of the center of the nucleus of the comet. It's beautiful, but a comet was probably not the original Christmas star. These hairy stars were more often associated with death and destruction, and not the birth of a king. Also, the wise men had to tell King Herod what they had seen in the sky. Herod could have seen a comet for himself. Since the wise men had to explain the sign to Herod, the sign was likely to be something only noticeable to people who studied the sky carefully. So what was the star the wise men saw? Without a telescope, any bright light in the sky would be called a star. While comets were hairy stars, the planets were known as wandering stars. And there are 5 planets you can see without a telescope. Now, if you watch these planets night after night, you'll see that they appear to move faster than the distant stars, and they're not part of any particular constellation. You can even see them move backwards sometimes. We call this retrograde motion. Ancient sky watchers followed the movement of the planets against the stars. They looked for meaning in the positions of these wandering stars. Some scholars believe the wise men's sign was a conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter. This is a computer simulation of such a conjunction that happened in the year 7 BCE. Let's watch that again. Jupiter appears to approach Saturn, pass it, then stop, reverse directions, then pass Saturn again, in a series of 3 conjunctions. This happens in Pisces, a constellation associated with Judea. A conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn is one possible explanation for the Star of Bethlehem. Whatever the star may have been, the message of the Christmas star is clear: peace on earth. Thank you for watching. Be sure to catch the conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in the southwest on the evening of December 21st. And we at the Appold Planetarium would like to wish you and yours a very starry Christmas.